Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we bring you the most popular romantic stories from around the world. So I was thinking we should do a short film this week, and I had an idea. How about a love story that starts in a coffee shop? No grand gestures, no whirlwind romance, just two people finding love in the everyday. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our short films. Also, hit the thumbs up button because it really helps us out. They say love comes when you least expect it. For me, it came on a rainy Tuesday with the scent of coffee and the sound of laughter behind the counter. It was a rough morning. My boss was on my case, and the rain was relentless. As I walked into the cafe, shaking off my umbrella, a girl with a dimpled smile and eyes as bright as the morning sun greeted me. "Rough morning?" she asked, her voice like the tinkling of bells. I managed a weak grin. "Something like that. I need something warm and strong." "Coming right up," she said, playful. "One cup of magic and hope." When she handed me the steaming cup, our fingers brushed and a jolt ran through me, startling me. She laughed, that beautiful, infectious laugh of hers, and turned away, leaving me mesmerized. Her name was Emma, the girl with the smile brighter than my darkest days. I found myself drawn to that cafe, not just because of the coffee, though it was the best damn coffee in town, but because of her. Every morning I'd walk in, hoping to catch a glimpse of her, to hear the music of her laughter once again. And she would tease me, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "You always sit by the window," she said one day, leaning against the counter, waiting for someone. I looked at her then, really looked at her, and a blush crept up my neck. "Maybe," I admitted. She smiled, a smile that could light up a room, and turned back to her work, leaving me with a heart full of hope and a head full of dreams. Days turned into weeks, and still I held on to that hope, hoping that she felt it too, hoping that one day she might see me the way I saw her. Then one day, my world turned upside down. I walked into the cafe, the bell above the door chiming merrily, and my heart sank. The cafe didn't feel like the same place without her. The girl working the counter that day looked at me with confusion in her eyes. "Emma isn't here," she said. She took the day off. That was when it hit me, that jolt of electricity I felt the first time I saw her. The warmth that spread through my chest whenever she smiled at me, the butterflies in my stomach when I heard her laugh. I was in love. Suddenly, the cafe felt empty, the coffee cold. Without her there, it was just a building, four walls and a roof. As I walked back into the rain, I couldn't help but smile. I knew what I had to do. This time, the rain was a welcome feeling, cold and refreshing. It mirrored the state of my heart, pounding with anticipation. I walked into the cafe again, this time with a bouquet of her favorite flowers, lilies and lavender. "Emma," I called out, my voice echoing in the now silent cafe. She stood by the door, a surprised smile on her face. She was closing her umbrella, her hair a mess of beautiful curls, her eyes shining with life. "Liam?" she exclaimed. "You're soaked. Are you crazy?" "I don't care," I blurted out, suddenly nervous. I stopped in my tracks, took a deep breath, and continued. "I came to tell you something." "Tell me," she said, her eyes searching mine. And in that moment, with the rain pouring down around us, I poured out my heart. "You made my worst days better," I confessed. "You made coffee taste sweeter. I like you, Emma. I like you a lot. More than I should. More than I thought I ever could." The words tumbled out of my mouth, a torrent of emotions unleashed. There was a pause, a heartbeat of silence between us, and I feared I had ruined it all. But then she smiled, that beautiful smile of hers, and reached out to take my hand. "Took you long enough," she teased, and I laughed, relieved and overjoyed. She pulled me into a hug, her body warm and inviting, and I held her close, breathing in the scent of her hair, feeling the rhythm of her heart against mine. And in that moment, with the rain washing away my doubts and fears, I knew I was in love, truly and deeply in love with the coffee girl who changed my world. 1 year later, I sat by the same window, sipping my coffee, watching the rain fall. But now she sat across from me, her hand resting on mine. "One cup of magic and love," she said, placing the coffee in front of me with a smile. "Exactly what I needed," I replied, my heart full. Sometimes love doesn't need grand gestures or perfect timing. Just one smile, one coffee, and one heart brave enough to say, "I'm falling for you."